Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about the FastStone Photo Resizer app. So this will let you actually resize your pictures and rename them and also convert them into different image types. So there are two versions. There's an installable version and a portable version. So if you don't want to install it and you want to just maybe use it one time, you could just download the portable version and run it that way. All right, so I'm using the installable version. So we'll go over some of the features real quick and then we'll try it out. All right, so here we have the folder list that we're going to be working with on our E drive. Unfortunately, you can't drag and drop your images or files into this window. You actually have to browse to them. Then you have your refresh and change your views and that type of thing. All right, so we're on the Convert tab. And so while we're here, we have the Add and Remove and Clear the List. And then you could change the output format when you convert them. And then there's settings per format. So here's the JPEG settings. And if you were to change this to PNG, you'll see you have different settings. And then your output folder. And then if you check this box here, you could actually resize them. And here are the options for resizing. You could change the pixels, percentage, and print size, and resize based on one side. You can rotate it, crop, change the canvas size, change the color depth, some other miscellaneous adjustments here. Then we have this design and preview option here, but the list is empty, so there's nothing to preview. Change the DPI, add some text to it, add a watermark, and add a border. Right, then going back to watermark here, you can see they put their logo here. I haven't tried the watermark option, so hopefully they don't put this on here, otherwise it's kind of pointless, but you can try it out for yourself. Okay, then you also have a rename option here when you're in the convert option, if you want to do that. So do it all at once. And you could have it use uppercase for the file extensions, keep the original date and time attributes, ask before overwrite, and displaying error messages. And then right here you have a preview. So it's going to show you what it's going to do before you actually do it. And then we have the batch rename section here. So similar options with the preview. So you have these templates here. You can see it matches here for the parent name, or if you want to add year, month, and date to the file, or use sequential numbers, or you could just get rid of this and put in your own thing, like, beach, and then it'll add the numbers afterwards and so on. But if you use the pound sign here, you could have it add sequential numbers, such as, let's say, underscore, 001, 002, and so on. All right, so let's start here with the batch convert. All right, so let's go to this biking folder. So we have some pictures here. All right, so let's say we want to convert these last two here. We'll add them to the list. So the JPEGs, now we want to convert them to PNGs. And here's our output folder. We'll skip the resize for now and the rename, so we'll just go with the basic convert here. So if you click on the preview button, so before and after, see them side by side, zoom in, zoom out, and so on. All right, so go ahead and click convert. So if you check this box here to open containing folder, click on done, it'll open that folder. All right, so here are our converted images. So it left the original JPEGs alone because we picked this different folder to convert them to. So now we have these two pictures converted to PNG files. All right, if you want to clear the list and start again, you could do something else here. All right, so now let's try the resize feature here. So we'll do these top three, for example. Add them there. Click on Advanced Options here. Go to the Resize tab. Okay, so we have our options, which you've seen already. So I'm going to stick with the 50% that I've used before. You could change the filter here if you want to try something different for different results. You could save your options to a file, then load them later. You have a preview button here as well. All right, so we'll click on Convert. All right, so here we have what happened here, but you'll notice they're actually bigger, and that is because we did not keep them the same file type. So you might run into that. So let me delete these and we'll do it again. So this time we'll change it to keep the file setting the same, because if you try and resize it and convert the file type, it might actually make it bigger. All right, so let's try it again. All right, so now you can see our old size and our new size here, and it shows you the ratio. So since we picked 50%, obviously it's not going to be able to do it exactly 50% necessarily, but it's pretty close except for this one here. And then here are our pictures. All right, so now let's go over to batch rename here. Let's go to Hawaii this time. Let's take all these beach pictures here. You can see if we kept this setting here, we would rename it Beach 001, 002, and so on. Let's say we wanted to call this Hawaii. And we'll leave everything else blank here, so we'll see what it does. And when you're in the rename section here, if you click on the preview button, it actually shows you the name change rather than a preview of the picture. So it's going to change it from beach to Hawaii and then an underscore with the numbers afterwards. And if you like what the preview shows you, just click on rename and it'll do the rest here. And then we have the search and replace. So let's say we wanted to take beach and replace it with Hawaii. And you can do other fields as well and also change the extensions. So if we preview this, so you can see it's just going to change the word beach to Hawaii, but keep the rest of the text the same with the numbers here. So two options for doing your rename. You could do the replace or just completely rename it altogether. All right, so now let's put in $year, for example. You can see it fills in the rest for you. If we click on the preview here, it's just going to change it to the date. Now this date here is the date modified, not the date created. So keep that in mind when using the date field there. And then right here you could change the extension to upper and lowercase. And that's how that works. All right, then up top here we just have a couple options. Exit if you want to change your theme to like dark mode, and then some simple help. All right, so as you can see, it's a decent program for doing conversions to different formats. And I like how you could actually rename it and resize it at the same time. And then of course we have just the basic rename section here, which comes in handy if that's all you want to do. All right, so I'll put a link in the description where you can download FastStone Photo Resizer, and you can try it out for yourself. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.